Well, Chandler, I'm going to start by showing everybody this shirt, Loyola of Chicago, huh?
Yep.
How did that come to be, and when did they enter the picture, and how did they get your services? How did they win the battle?
Well, when I started looking at colleges, I didn't even know what Loyola was, and then they started sending me letters, and I started looking at the map, and I started looking at what they are, and I realized that that's a good option for me. So as soon as I started getting recruited, they were the first to call me on July 1st. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. And they slowly became my #1 choice, and by September, through when I was doing visits and stuff, they had just been my #1 choice. So I love the city of Chicago. I love being there. They run along the lakefront. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a growing program. The whole school is being built up, which is cool, I think. I got recruited by some big name schools, but when I actually went there, it's just not. I mean, middle of nowhere. You got old tradition. You got big teams. You got lots of stuff like that. I'd have to redshirt. I don't know. I didn't want to go somewhere and be forgotten. So I think this is the type of place where they'll always take care of you, and
sure.
The smaller setting is kind of what I like. So
I wondered how the academics versus the athletics fit in too, as far as what did you see there with Loyola that said that it was a big, good place to go to school as well?
I went to a few classes, and the professors were all awesome. I sat down and talked with the professor, and he told me how they're not just preparing you to get a job, they're preparing you to actually have an education. And that was kind of striking to me, that's so true.
Yeah.
A lot of colleges will be like, yeah, we're getting you a job.
Right.
But that's not always what it's about. So I think it's a great school. I think it's a great community. All the people there have been amazing to me. So I think it fits in well with what I was looking for in college.
So you go from running down Monona Drive to Lakeshore Drive. Is this the deal? Do they really run down the lakefront? Do you go to Navy Pier? I mean, is it obviously there aren't a lot of arboretums you can run through in downtown Chicago, are there?
Yeah. There is a hill, though.
There is a hill. Well, that's good. They got to make you work somehow.
There's a hill in Chicago, and they use that like 5 times on their cross country course, which I think is cool. So they'll just run right down the lake. You got the city view in the background. I think it's cool. There's a track a few miles up they train on. I think
sure.
It's kind of cool to see how it fits in with the city, and to see how they train and stuff. I'm really excited to start doing that.
Now, you said you like Chicago, but tell your fans that you're not a Bear fan or a Cub fan or anything like that. You don't have any of those hats in your arsenal, do you?
I don't, and
okay,
I refuse to.
Okay.
I think there are a few other Packer fans down there,
good.
So I think I'll have to find my cahoots with them.
So you'll wear your cheese head through the runs?
I'll wear
okay.
my cheese head.
Good. And what in terms of where they're at right now as a program, tell us a little bit about what conference they run in and where they fit into that, and what kind of program you're running into that way.
The conference they're in is the Horizon League, which is the same as Milwaukee, Green Bay. They have been top of the Horizon League. They won last year with 22 points for cross country, which is pretty dominant. And they said that they're pretty much planning on dominating that conference for as long as they can plan. So I think that's cool that they're always trying to be on top. In terms of running, they fit in kind of always near the top of the conference, which I think is.
So you're walking into a good situation.
Yeah, I'm walking into a good situation, and the Horizon League is a really good conference. At the same time, they have cool trophies.
Yeah.
It's not the only reason, but
yeah. And last question is, how, on a level of 1 to 10, how relieved to get this done before track season? An 11?
11, yeah. It is nice to finally sign it, get out of the way, focus on track, and then jump right in. So I'm excited to have it over there.
Awesome. Chandler, congratulations. Enjoy Chicago and enjoy the lake.
Thank you.